Welcome back to another episode of Reality is where words come to life. Look, I'm making this special video because I got word that there is storm or issues or incidents brewing inside of Cook County Jail in Division 10. And before it gets out of hand, somebody needs to get a hold of it. Because if individuals end up getting hurt, with all the security, with all the cameras that you all have in there, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem. Understand me when I say you all are very much aware of what happens inside of that jail. You are very much aware who's the troublemakers are. And you allow it to be so because some individuals have not been to court. They have not had their day in court. What used to be innocent to proven guilty, now people are guilty and they have to fight for their innocence. State's attorney office, private attorneys, stalling the process. 3 years. Then you provoke individuals to step out of character. You have sheriffs in there. You know what type of individuals you are dealing with. And if they have mental illness, they need to be in a mental ward. But when you hear conversation, and I know them inmates talk a lot, and I know your officers here, I know you understand where it's going. But if a fight break out in Division 10, just know you've been warned. And just know that we know too. Okay? Because the stuff that y'all should avoid and get up under control, you don't. Then if somebody get hurt and throw it in a hole, you want to blame the innocent person when you know who the provoker is. And I think sometimes you shift these crazy ass people to these decks on purpose to stir up the ruckus. Election time is coming. Understand me when I say every bit of information that I get, every time you all think about y'all want to stand up in front of people and lie, I'm going to have a story to go right along behind it. Every time. Families are praying for their people inside those walls. They're praying for them to keep the peace. They're talking to them to keep the peace. Ignore. But how long do you think somebody's going to ignore? And who wants to walk around with their shoes laced up and on guard all the time? Who wants to do that? Who? Tony Prepwicker, what the hell? Tom Dart, what the hell? All of you elected officials, all the way up to the commissioners, the state's attorney officer, the governor, the mayor. This is ridiculous. Y'all can let a damn Kyle Rittenhouse walk his funky ass out of court and know he guilty. But you want to keep those locked up behind those walls that should have been let go a long time ago. The black and brown get the shortest end of the stick. This country is so full of shit, it's ridiculous. But I'm telling you, there's a storm brewing inside those walls. And you all are very much aware of it. You see the cameras, you see the temperament, you feel the tension, and you hear the conversation. Ignore it if you want to, and let somebody get hurt, and it end up on the news media. I'm coming behind with a story too, and I promise you I am. Because when I say I am sick and tired, I am so sick and tired, I don't know if I can throw up. Now you all say, let justice play out. What justice? It's just us. Ain't no fairness in none of this whatsoever. None. You don't look at nobody's character. You don't look at nobody's history. You don't look at nobody's record. And we already know justice is not So understand when I say if something transpires, it's going to be a problem. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I mean that. You all know. Y'all got cameras everywhere. Y'all walk the floor. You know who the troublemakers and who are not. But you have a good deck and then you bring on a riffraff in to stir up the ruckus. That's what you do. But stir up this ruckus. And I'm telling you, election time is coming. I'm going to be on your tail like white on rice. Every time you post, I'm posting too. I'm posting too. And I mean that. Y'all better fix it because if a fight break out in that division, I'm going to be back on here again. Right back. Remove the problem like yesterday.